Welcome, collectors, to Packing the Gathering. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much. If this is your first time here, I'm putting together a complete 4th edition set, all on camera. I'm taking 2 booster packs out of the fresh booster box each week, and I'm also splashing in one rando that I'm getting off of eBay or TCG or wherever I can get it, just to throw in some spice and see what happens. This video is important because this is the halfway through the first booster box video. I am on video 10 in this series, and let's see what we get this week. All right, let's get into it, shall we? So this is our list of commons that have yet to be seen. We're looking for Erosion, Hill Giant, Land Leeches, Pikemen, and Weakness. Last week we saw Power Sink and Scrib Sprites. All good stuff. Let's just hope we hit more, shall we? Okay, I am taking 2 more from the booster box. Let's see, we are indeed halfway, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's half a booster box remaining. And those are our cherry packs, if you will. And here is the one from outside the pool. You can even, I wonder if that one's been sitting in a case somewhere, getting some sun. It looks a little faded, but anyways, we'll see here. Okay, here we go. Week 10. Well, let's see what we get, shall we? We're starting over a new deck this week. Again, we'll do the 6 packs. Put together a mock deck just so you can see what drafting 4th edition would look like. It's not always pretty, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, commons. Here we go. Erosion, Hill Giant, Land Leeches, Pikemen, Weakness. There we are. Flight. Gray Ogre. Let's get some more space. Holy Strength. Raised Dead. And the green. No? Okay. Stone Rain. Grape Shot. Yeah. Always the Grape Shot. Holy Armor. Holy Armor, Holy Strength. Those come pretty frequently too, huh? All right. Brothers of Fire. There's another frequent. Sunken City. Okay. 2 more. All right. Fog. There we go. Green. And Brainwash. Okay. No commons for the set. Here we go. Uncommons. Looking for, I don't know, Air Elemental would be nice. And Strip Mine. I'm wanting to see a Strip Mine real soon. Okay. Backfire. Kismet. Another favorite. Played with that all the dang time. And Wall of Fire. Okay, pack number 1, first rare, here we go. Reverse Damage. I actually played with that quite frequently as well. All damage dealt to you so far this turn by one source is retroactively added to your life total instead of subtracted. Further damage this turn is treated normal. There we go. That's a decent one. Okay. So, white deck? Yeah, sure, why not? Kismet, reverse damage. We just need some creatures. Okay, let's see. Pack number 2. From the booster box. All right, 1, 2, 3, under. There we go. Okay. Drain Life. Erosion. There we go. We hit one. Land Leeches. Oh my gosh, is this my pack? Weakness. This is my pack. Circle Protection Green. Oh, come on. Pikemen. This is my pack. Yeah. Okay, Erosion, Hill Giant, Land Leeches, Pikemen. Hill Giant? Is that it? Is that all that's left? Oh my gosh. What? What are the freaking odds? That's it. Double check here. Erosion, Hill Giant, Land Leeches, Pikemen, Weakness. We've knocked out 100% of the commons. So next video, I'm going to open up this bad boy. 2021 in October. I got it from Graded Power for $231. And we'll be chasing after that. I believe it was a plains or a forest that we had all but 1 art of. So we'll crack into that next. That should be cool. All right, here we go. Oh, Power Sync 2. There you go. Twiddle, Blue White, my fave, Death Ward, and War Mammoth. All right, for the uncommons. Let's see what we get. Crumble, okay. Removal. Scavenging Ghoul. I can't remember if we've gotten that one or not. I don't think we have. And Taunos Wand. Okay, there we go. Target creature with power no greater than 2 becomes unblockable. All right. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, rare number 2 out of the second pack from the booster box is Stasis. So my friends who watch my videos will know that this was one of my most favored cards. I loved game-breaking mechanics, and back in the day that was pretty damn game-breaking, right? Removing an untap phase. Whew, I love that deck. And I need to make another. But anyways, there we go. Hey, I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't know that would be very good in the mock draft that I'm putting together, but I'm very glad to see that. It's still, if I recall, and I haven't looked at the prices in a couple weeks, but I think it's still a $5 card. But anyways, okay. All right, so this guy's kind of faded. This is the pack from outside of the box pool. This one happened to be an eBay purchase. It does look a little faded. What do the other ones look like? Because I got 3 of them. Yeah, that one's a little faded too. So they might have sat in a case somewhere. So hopefully, I don't think that's going to go through. But we'll check out the sides of the cards just in case. Sometimes these loose packs, man, they get dinged around a little bit. If that's the case, I might even just toss the whole thing, not add it to the set, and open up another one. But we'll see. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, it looks fine to me. The top one's not faded, so it clearly, prevented that. All right, so we're at the bottom. Okay, here we go. Paralyze. Massive Pegasus. The Pikeman, just in case. Power Leak. Erosion. There we go. A Lightning Bolt. Very nice. Disintegrate. There we go. Grizzly Bears. Marsh Viper. Good old poison. All right. Drain Life. And Vampire Bats. Another common one. All right. And the uncommons. Glasses of Urza. Wall of Swords. Another classic. Helping that white deck portion. Let's see here. And Diabolic Machine. I thought that was a rare. Interesting. 7 for a 4/4 with 3 to regen. There we go. Cool stuff. Haven't received that one yet. Okay, and the last rare from outside the box. This is probably got the highest probability of being a dupe out of anything, but let's see. We've got 1 duplicate rare so far, and Fungasaur. Oh, that's a second duplicate rare. There we go. It's starting to happen. Okay, looking at that. Reverse damage, Stasis, Fungasaur. And we got all our comments, man. I'm pretty stoked about that. Okay, I'm going to double sleeve these up, get them in the binder, and then we'll do a weekly recap. Be right back. Dude looks like Mr. Bean. Okay, so I'm guessing it's so far-fetched, right? Like, what are the odds that one pack had all the commons that I needed? It's got to be something in the randomness of the algorithm of where it placed things that those cards happen to be more rare. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'm just guessing. But anyways, let's do a recap. Let's see what we got. All right, before we get into the card recap, where I'm going to cover the progress made towards completing the entire set this week, I did want to cover a couple things. So next week, I do plan to do a quick half box visual of the rares open so far. I will separate the rares from the booster box from the rares from the packs from TCG and eBay and such, just so we can get an idea of what's been open so far. This is primarily to just kind of do that halfway milestone, but give people a chance to see what's been opened without having to go back and watch all the videos. And also, I have some Chronicles packs open for completing that 50% collected quantity milestone. I plan to open up those this weekend, record a video, and post it. So keep an eye out for that. On to the recap. This week we did not see any top 10s, at least by today's dollars. But I guess we did see a top 15. Stasis rolling in. It's still at $5. I checked the prices for reverse damage, Stasis, and Fungasaur, all of which were a $5 or a $6 card back in 1995. So, congratulations, Stasis, for holding on to your value. But let me know in the comments below. Did you have in your play group someone who played Stasis? Were they that guy? I know I was. And it's a good thing it wasn't my only deck. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what the worst deck you ever encountered was. I'd be interested to hear if it was worse than a Stasis deck. And I did go ahead and start the mock draft for video 10 and 11. However, I think it's going to get changed up with now completing the commons. I will be opening a sealed starter deck instead of the 3 booster packs. So maybe I'll throw a third video on this, and so that it's a starter deck and 3 plus 3, 6 total boosters. I think that would be probably a better deck overall, so I'll probably give that a try. But it's up there, and link will be in the description below, so you can get an idea of what's been open so far. And now moving on. We did start this week with 220 cards total. We increased by 14 for a total of 234. That was 58% complete. We added 4% for a total of 62% total quantity completed. Looking at the dollars, we started this week with $142.86. We added $7.19. That's primarily due to the Stasis maintaining its value around the $5 mark for a total of $150.05. We started with 40%. We added 2, and we have now a total of 42% total collected value. Looking at the cards by type, Basic Lands again has not moved since we haven't opened another starter, but commons. We now have 121 out of 121, 100% complete. We started this week with 96, we added 4, and we're done. Uncommon started this week at 53%, we added 6% for a total of 59. And our rares, we started at 21%, we added 2, because we had 1 duplicate rare, the Fungasaur, for a grand total of 23%. That is 58, we added 4, 62, those numbers check out up top. Now looking at the booster packs, we now have 27 opened so far, and we are adding 14 this week, which updates our yield to 44.9%, 50% overall. Looking at our expenditure, again, 27 packs now opened, and taking in the 2 booster box packs, plus I bought that faded one was part of a 3-pack from eBay for 106 and change. We take 2 of those packs plus 1 of those, and then we get a addition of $126.63. And looking at TCG for the current price, looks like we are still riding right around $50. And looks like As Old as Revised Cards has been dethroned. MP Values is your cheapest so far. That maintains 50 there. So we're looking at about $1,500 all in. And so far I've spent $1,361, which is not too far off just from hunting down deals and trying to find multiple lots on eBay for cheapening the cost per pack. Looking at the spillover set, we started the week with 119 and we added 12 for a total of 131. That is 31%. We added 4% for a total of 35% complete. Looking at the dollar value, we started with $27.37. We added $1.56 for a total of $28.93, which is 8%. And that $1.50 didn't even register a whole 1%. So we're riding out 8% this week. And looking at the types, Basic Lands, of course, have not moved. Commons started at 79% and went up 8% for 87. That's 105 out of 121. What's that? 16? 16 commons left. I'm probably going to put a list out soon. And, because once this has got all its commons, then I'm probably just going to be tossing the commons aside and not going through each and every single one of them in the videos and just hunting uncommons and rares at that point. Speaking of which, we started the uncommons at 13%. We added 2% for a total of 15%. And we had a duplicate rare, so we started this week with 1%. We added 1%, and we now have 2%. So 31 plus 4 is 35, which matches up top. Now, looking at the most frequent, of course, again, lands, not moving, but come next week, this should be a new list and a new order. In the commons, I believe the only thing that increased this week was the Brainwash to 4, so it would have pushed the one comment off the list. And I believe there are a couple more that are in that 4 mark. But no leader here yet. I'm expecting that Grape Shot to kind of shoot up because those things keep showing up in the packs. Regarding the uncommons, this list has not changed. And the rares, this list did change. We did see Fungasaur rise up to 2. That's just going to start happening more and more. It's probably going to make me get some more gray or pull some hair out, but we'll see. But so far we have 1 starter deck opened, 18 boosters from the sealed box, and 9 from the wild for a total of 28 packs, which is 465 total cards. And that is your card recap. I am really looking forward to busting into that starter deck. So I suspect that I'll only ever open 3 total on the channel, just purely based on the fact that I'm probably not going to get all the lands knocked out this next time for the spillover set, but probably need another third for a missing land or 2. But be sure to keep an eye out. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.